back in here. One more reaction video, ladies and gentlemen. We got the homie Benson Boone pulling back up. This track is titled Slow It Down. Looking forward to hearing this banger. And if this is your first time to the channel, get on in here and park that whip. As I love to say, we are simply spirits encased in human flesh. That's all I promise. Trying to figure out this thing called life. Not nearly as divided, nor as demonic as the mainstream media and these social media algorithms try to make it seem every single day. And I think we can all agree that everybody, they mom enjoys some good music. So if you dig what you hear from the homie and myself, you know what to do, gang. Share it far and mother flipping wide. Slow it down. We ain't talking about chopped and screwed.
I never met you, but I wanted to invite you to the party.
Pull up.
And you walked in with those green eyes, never stolen by nobody. And they flicker to the future. For a moment I could picture. Then you touch me and I come back, and we're talking on the staircase about your big dreams on the big screens. Out of Georgia now, you're lonely in this city, lying with me, and you're scared it's moving quickly. Oh, now you're crying, you're in pieces, cause the only love you've ever known is Jesus. I can feel it, oh I hate that I'm the reason that you're in your head right now. While your world.
Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. Did my guy just say the only love you've ever known is Jesus? Is he signed with a label? Let me know in the comments, because everything that's promoted is extremely terrible for the youth. And I was a part of Fellowship of Christian Athletes when I was 12, 13, 14. And then I got influenced by culture and became a young father and, you know, thought your worth was tied to how many women you slept with, but I've evolved past that by the grace of God. And value yourself, protect yourself. I was just watching a documentary on semen retention. So look here, man, stay pure. It's the best way to be. I love you all. Shout out to homie for keeping Christ in this thing.
World is spinning out, so slow it down. Take a moment now. We're too young to drown.
Being a kid.
Deep and dirty waters full of hope is down. Let me pour you out. Let me hold you now. Let me slow it down. Ain't it funny how it changes, how the future rearranges? I get nervous, oh I'm anxious. Maybe loving you is dangerous. I could lose you like the others. Only girl that's never let me is my mother. Oh, lover, and I know you probably hate it, but I'm in my head right now.
Dude.
So slow it down. Take a moment now. We're too young to drown. Deep and dirty waters full.
Hey, to all my young people out there, enjoy your youth. I became a dad at 20 years old, so I don't know what it's like to be a kid. I went from dealing with my mother and father's trauma to being a father myself. And I say, if you didn't come from a strong family, make sure a strong family comes from you. But also, don't be in a rush to lay down and just give yourself to somebody, because that's a piece of you that you'll never get back. There's so many women that I've laid down with that I be out at grocery stores, and they're like, how you doing? Remember me? And I'm like, no, not at all. And that's nothing to brag about or be proud of as a man. You know, real discipline is able to see the sweetest, finest thing walking in front of you and to be able to hold your frame and not give in to that lust. I always say the freedom is discipline. And if you can discipline yourself, you will forever be free. But if you can be controlled by the things of this world, you will forever be a slave. I love you all.
Full of hope is down. Let me pour you out. Let me hold you now. Let me slow it down. When you're on the ground and you're crying, I'm trying to slow it down. When you're spinning round in your head.
Let me be shirtless playing drums in the rain, dog.
I'll help you slow it down.
Yo, my God, my God, my God. Hey, I like him. Slow it down. Don't be in a rush to grow up. I jumped off the porch at 14, and I got a 14-year-old daughter. I couldn't imagine her doing 97% of the things I was doing in my young age. But they say you either learn fast or you die young, and I'm grateful to still be alive and turn my pain into passion. Shout out Kevin Gates. But yeah, I was extremely reckless between the ages of probably 13 and say 23, 24. I started slowing down at 24. My mom passed away at 25, and that's like when a light clicked and like, all right, you gotta become a better person. But also my frontal lobe cortex was fully developed, so when I was a kid, I acted like a kid, but as a man, you got to perform like a man. You got to be able to separate yourself and let the dead bury the dead, and that's what I was able to do. And reading helped me with that as well. I want to encourage you to check out Your Faith is Your Fortune by Neville Goddard, Psycho Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, Nietzsche and the Nazis by Stephen Hicks, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, In Tune with the Infinite by Ralph Waldo Trine, Three Magic Words by U.S. Anderson, Self-Reliance by Ralph Waldo Emerson, The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson. Because as Frederick Douglass said, once you learn to read, you'll forever be free. And society wants to dumb you down with TikTok and with 6-second videos, arguing over all the isms that really don't matter. You are a spirit inside of a body, and the body will drop, but your art will outlive you. You may not have the voice of Benson because he is phenomenal, but you know what you love to do. You know what's important to you, whether it's singing, dancing, rapping, frying chicken, baking cookies, yoga, whatever it is. Give your art to the world. Create something bigger in yourself, and it will outlive you. And don't worry about getting the worldly accolades. Just put a brick down every single day, and one day you will have your own personal yellow brick road. Yes, I'm talking directly to you. Give your art to the world. I love you all. Thanks for consuming my art. We outie, baby. Never be too proud to pray. Never, ever, ever be too proud to pray. Peace.